Lord. Hello, Isha. Can you hear me?
Namaste. Namaste.
This is Pramila.
Pramila, how are you?
Doing good. You enjoying sessions?
Yes, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So, Anu, you want to begin?
Yes. Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Gentle Yoga. When we do this yoga, it is done very gently. You can do it sitting in a chair or on the floor. But remember to keep your spine straight. You can take a support of the back of the chair or of the wall if you need to. Please do not multitask or merge two exercises. The slower you do, the better it is. Visualize the part of the body that is being exercised for maximum benefit. Regular disciplined practice is the key. If you miss a day, use the video recording. Yoga is not a physical exercise, and it is not a religious practice either. Yoga brings good health of mind and body, inner awareness, and a sense of cosmic connection. Please follow instructions to avoid adverse reactions. Keep your spine straight at all times. Doing the practice gently, without strain, and within individual capacity is the best. It is not a competition. Limitation in duration or count of specific exercises would be told to us by Dr. Narayan. When in doubt, avoid the practice or seek clarification. But remember that liability is entirely yours. Thank you.
So we'll begin with 3 ohms as usual. Take a deep breath in. Om. So we'll start with chakra vibrations, which we do regularly. Since we have some new people today, I will explain a little bit more. And being a weekend session, it's an hour and a half instead of, today being the Sunday, it's Monday in India. So we are going to keep it as a 1-hour session. And then we can have time for questions. The chakra vibrations are done because in the yogic system, we say who we are in the physical body is conditioned by vibrations. The vibrations are called subtle body. And this is what is used in Ayurveda and Chinese medicine and such traditional medicine system. And this is, we understand today from a scientific perspective, that we are all electromagnetic beings. And it is our electromagnetism, as long as it's there in the body, we are alive. When it leaves us, the body is dead. So now, behind the electromagnetic body or the subtle body, there is the causal body, which is the program, what in yoga is called karma klesha, the cosmic program that brings us into this life. So anytime there is a conflict between the physical and subtle body, there is one type of one type of conditions, unhealthy conditions. And when there is a conflict between the subtle or the vibration body and the causal body, then it creates mental health illness as well as autoimmune diseases. So in our yoga practice, the first session we always do is the chakra vibration, because that dissolves any conflict between the subtle body and the causal body. So the chakra vibrations begin with us focusing at the perineum. The perineum is the spot between the anus and the genital area. When we are sitting, That is the part that does not touch the seat or the floor. And gently squeezing there, like drawing in the buttocks, we do the mantra Lam as we are focused over there. And at that time, you hold the mudra, the little finger pressed against the thumb. So let's take a deep breath in. Lam. These mantras are to be said audibly. So let's go again. Take another deep breath in. Lam. 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 Now let's release the mudra and continue with Lam. 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 Last time. Lam. Bring your awareness 1 inch above the perineum, and this is the place behind where we urinate, focusing there as we gently press from front to back. Feel we use the mantra VAM. So when we do the mantra VAM, press the ring finger against the thumb. Take a deep breath in. VAM. 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 Release the mudra and continue. Vam. Vam. Last time. Vam. Now we take our attention behind the navel, and here we do the sound Ram, and we use the middle finger pressing the thumb as the mudra as we gently draw in at the navel. Anu, there is somebody waiting in the attendee list. If you can promote the person.
No, there's somebody on the phone over there, so I don't know who it is.
Oh, then don't bring them in. That's fine. So let's go with Ram, pressing the middle finger behind the navel. Ram. You should say this audibly. Take a deep breath in. Ram. 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 Release the mudra and continue. Ram. 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 Last time. Ram. Now bring the attention in between the breasts in the middle of the chest. And here we do the sound yum. When we do the sound yum here, we use the mudra, the index finger pressed against the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Yum. 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 Release the mudra and continue. Yum. 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 Last time. Yum. Bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do the sound hum. So here we do the mudra with the thumbs up, loose fist with the thumbs up. Take a deep breath in. Hum. 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 Release the mudra and do once more. Hum. One more time. Hum. That's good enough. Now let's bring our awareness to the middle of the head, and there we do the sound chum. So take a deep breath in. Chum. 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 Now let's come to the top of the head. Right in the middle of the top of the head, we do Om. Keep the thumbs up mudra. Take a deep breath in.
Hello, Boto. Hello, Boto.
Release the mudra and one more time. Keep your eyes closed and observe how you feel. Observe the lightness in your body and your mind and how these vibrations have done that. Now we are ready for our happy face breathing, a happy face breathing, which is Ujjayi Pranayama. And we do it in a very special way, and that is why we call it as happy face breathing. In this practice, we keep our attention in the throat. So first close your eyes and observe the throat, and keep your eyes closed throughout and just keep the focus on the throat. Even as you smile, make a big smile and observe the change in the throat. You feel a slight stretch there. Focusing on the stretch, you do inhaling and exhaling where you feel the air rubbing along the throat. Inhale and exhale slowly, and it'll feel like a little bit of restricted breathing, or like the air is rubbing against the throat. Where with that as the experience, continue. Okay. Now let's go on to the next exercise. We will do the silent mantra. You don't say this mantra verbally. You simply feel the vibration within. The mantra is 3 syllables. Haim, Im, Am. Haim, Im, Am. Those 3 syllables. You visualize right from the sternum like a string is going through the top of the head. So fix your thought on the sternum and feel a motion from the sternum going through the top of the head. And that vibration sounds Haim, Im, Am. And it's done silently, so you don't say it. Haim, Im, Am, Haim, Im, Am, Haim, Im, Am. But there is no correlation with the breath. So it'll have its own speed and without any relationship to the breath. Continue. Surinderji, you can do the Haim mantra focused on your lungs, like as usual.
ठीक है जी, thank you.
Okay, now let's go on to our neck exercises. Take a deep breath in, and we'll first do Kapal Bhati. We'll do Kapal Bhati, which is forced exhalation for a few, maybe a couple of minutes. So Kapal Bhati, for those of you who have not done it before, I'll give you detailed instruction. For those who have done it before, please carry on. For people who have the ability to draw in the abdominal area and pull up the pelvic floor comfortably, they can try doing this. This is the expert way of doing it. So I take a dab, I exhale completely. And after I exhale, I'll go into the sideward sitting, and you can see me better. So you can see this part over here, how it moves. I exhale completely. And then from this exhale state, I go short exhalations. So when we do this, this is Kapal Bhati. What you needed to notice was my shoulder did not move. I did not make a big effort, no huffing and puffing. And when it is done this way, Kapal Bhati can be done endlessly. You'll never feel tired. Now, if you don't have control of the abdominal area and the pelvic floor, then the easy beginner step to do is you take a deep breath in and feel the belly come out. And as you exhale, feel it going in as the pelvic floor goes up. So inhale and now, just to make sure you understand where you're contracting, the quickest way for you to experience that is if you blow your nose. If you go, what is the difference between blowing the nose and doing this? If you blow the nose, you will notice it's like the buttock squeezes and the abdominal area goes in. So that is the way, that is the motion. But why we shouldn't do like blowing the nose? Because when you're blowing the nose, you're doing a jerk. Jerk is not good for you. This is massaging the abdominal area, which also has special nervous impact along the body and going up to the top of the head. So let's continue now. Each of you in your own way, I will watch. Excellent. I cannot watch everyone because I don't see below the shoulders. But nevertheless, the good thing is your shoulders are not moving, so you're doing gentle enough. So whatever you do, you won't do damage. Okay. So now let's go on to the next exercise, the spinal alignment, starting with the neck. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, tilt and bring your tilt your neck and bring a ear towards the shoulder. Inhale, come back, and exhale, go towards the other shoulder. Inhale, come back, and exhale, go the other way. Inhale up and exhale the other way. So continue doing this. And remember to keep the body loose. So if the spine bends a little, nothing wrong, but the real exercise is for the neck. When you inhale and come back, we will go on to the next exercise. Turn your head as if you're looking over the shoulder as you exhale. And inhale, come back. And exhale, look over the other shoulder. Inhale, come back, and continue. Okay. Now, let's go on to the next exercise. Inhale, take the head back. Exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. When you exhale and bring your chin towards the chest, we can do 360-degree rotation. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale the other half. Go in the same direction. Inhale and exhale. Now let's go in the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now let's get on to the shoulder exercises. Inhale, lift up one shoulder, and exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder, rotate it back as you exhale and bring it down. Continue. Excellent. Now we can do the hand exercises. Inhale, lift up the palms and spread out the fingers. Exhale, thumbs in and downward facing fist. Let's do about 5 times. Inhale, exhale. Now we can rotate. By the way, all these exercises can be done up to 20 times for optimal benefit. But because we are short on time, I'm only doing it a small number of times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's go the opposite way. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now keep the elbows in line with the shoulders and keep the hands loose. We will rotate around the wrist, but even as we rotate around the wrist, let the fingers follow its own motion opening. Inhale and exhale. Now let's go backward. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now let's interlock our hands. And then for those of you who don't have any joint related issues in the hand, just take it back like that in place. For those of you who have joint related issues, just place the palm the other way around and take it behind. You'll find it'll stretch better. Exhale, turn to one side. Inhale, come back to the starting position. Exhale the other way. Inhale, come back. Okay. Now we do both shoulders together. Inhale, lift up both the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it and bring it down. Excellent. Now, as we exhale, cross one hand over the opposite knee. You can cross one hand over the opposite knee, take the other hand behind you, and you can turn. Inhale, come back, and exhale, go the other way. Okay. Now we can cross one leg over the other and get hold of your knee on the top with your interlocked hands. And as you exhale, you pull, and it is not only pulling up, it's also pulling up in the other direction. And turn your head to the same direction you're holding the knee, same side as the knee. Inhale, release, and exhale, pull and turn. Okay. Now let's cross over the other side. Exhale, pull and turn. Okay. Now we can do cycling exercise. So inhale, lift up one leg, exhale, stretch out and bring it down. Inhale and exhale. Okay, let's go to the other leg. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Now let's stand up, and for those of you who may not have balance, and in that case, you can hold your chair and then go far back and lift up the chin and make sure you're only bending from the hip and not from the back. And you bend as much as you can. The other way is you can turn around the chair and you can place your palm on the seat of the chair and then do the same thing. Try to come down, but don't bend the back, but only the hip, and come down. Now, for those of you who don't have any balance related issues, get hold of your elbows behind your back and take a deep breath in and pull back your shoulders and lift up your head. And as you exhale, bend from the hip and come down. Make sure the feet are shoulder width apart and the inside of the feet are parallel to each other. It could be wider than shoulder width apart, which is okay. It'll give you better balance, but don't bring the feet close together. Inhale and exhale and stay there. Slowly inhale and come up and be seated. So now we will do our breathing exercise. So this Bhastrika Pranayam, the deep breathing, we can do in one of two ways. For people who, you have to make sure you have abdominal sensitivity. So as you inhale, feel the abdominal area come out. And as you continue to inhale, the chest expands and the shoulder pulls back. And as you exhale, it fully goes in. I'll do one demonstrative breath. Like that. Now, if you're comfortable using your hands, you keep the elbows by the side of the chest, hands in a loose fist. And as you inhale, first feel the abdominal area come out as you inhale. And as the chest inhales, lift up the elbows a little bit. And then as the upper lungs breathes, pull back the shoulders and open up the palms. And as you begin exhaling, first close your fist and slowly come down as the complete exhalation. So let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. Exhalation is always longer than inhale. Let's continue. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 90, exhale. 20, exhale. Bring down the hands, keep the eyes closed and relax. Observe the sensations in the head. Okay, so now it is 6:30 West Coast California time, and it is 7 a.m. India time. If anybody needs to leave, that is fine. But for those of you who stay, we will do a couple of more rounds of the deep breathing, and then we'll go into meditation. So let's go on to the next round, loose fist. Let's go. Let's go. 1, exhale. 2, exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Eyes closed, relax, and bring your hands down and observe the sensations in your head. Let's go on to a third round. Loose fist. Let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Bring the hands down, keep the eyes closed to relax. Observe the sensations, if any, in the head. And when they subside, we'll go into meditation. Mentally let go. Tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. And if you have a personal mantra, you can do that. If you don't have a personal mantra, just watch your breath and listen to the Om in the background. Mentally tell yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, gently lift up your hands and bring it 6 inches in front of your eyes and look straight into the palm of your hands as you open your eyes. Now we have another 15 minutes, 14 minutes more. So this is an opportunity to ask questions. And if there are no questions, I will share with you something new today. Okay, so, and then of course, people who are new should introduce themselves. We have a nice yoga family that has come up over here. Oh, one other thing. Tomorrow, I think Geeta, Vijaya, and Manuja are going to take different roles on different things. Or was Nivedita doing something? I don't remember. Can you remind me?
I think Kannanji was going to take the Ujjayi Pranayam.
Okay, excellent. And who else? Yes, Vijaya?
That will be the spinal alignment exercises.
Very good. And
I'm taking Bastrika.
okay, very good. So all about, so 3 of you are assigned for tomorrow. By the way, if I forget and I start doing, don't hesitate to remind me. Okay, it is yours. Okay. So that's good. And then anybody new who wants to introduce themselves?
Yeah, hi, I'm Anup Kumar. I live in Boston.
Okay.
So we just started doing this from today.
Wonderful. Welcome. Your
Thank
wife
you.
has been an inspiration for you, I think, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Shalini has joined us quite a while back. Okay. So anybody? Yes, please, Mrs. Lakhanpal, go ahead.
I am Rita Lakhanpal, and we live in Palos Verdes in California.
Okay,
It's
wonderful.
the first class. Our friends introduced us to this.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, yes, I'm Snigdha and Ravi Sharma from Phoenix, Arizona.
Borrow her speaker with me. I'm Bharat Lakhanpal,
Yes.
Rita's husband, and again, our friends introduced us to this excellent program, and thank you very much.
How did you enjoy it today?
I'm not sure if you could hear me there.
That's okay. You are going to.
I'm not sure if you could hear me what I said.
Yes, not linked.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to say something, Bharat? Okay.
I think Snigdhaji was talking.
Okay, Snigdhaji, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Snigdha Sharma, and
I'm Ravi Sharma.
Yes.
We are from Phoenix, Arizona, and our friend introduced us.
You told us. So
Yeah.
how did you like the session today?
Oh, we loved it. It was really, really good.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. This is probably a different kind of yoga from anything you have seen before, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So we stick to how the Yoga Sutras defines yoga. Popularly, what you see, the physical yoga element is what is called Hatha Yoga. So we don't, we actually want to keep it to the tradition of the Yoga Sutras. Now, anybody else wants to say something? Any comment, feedback?
Dr. Rajan, this is Sundar.
Yes.
I just were hoping you have some recommendations to. Is there anything to strengthen our teeth or anything to protect ourselves from a preventive standpoint?
Well, Brahmari and the chakra vibrations, actually particularly Brahmari, when you do, you know that, right?
I haven't done that. No.
We haven't done that. So tomorrow we will do it. So Bhramari is a session we normally do after Kapal Bhati. Because of short of time, I kind of skipped on it. So we will try to do that. Okay. Now, today I'll add something extra for you to think about. We have still about 9 minutes time. Is Geeta around? Okay. So there you are. Okay.
I'm here, but my battery is so low. Sorry. That's why I was.
So what I want you to learn today is you want to assess for yourself how balanced you are within yourself, right? So take your right hand and bring it under the left hand and bring bend the middle finger slightly so that the three fingers are in the same line. And then bring it from the other side of the left hand and feel the pulse over there. Like this. Can you feel the pulse in your hand when you touch it lightly?
Yes.
Very nice. Can you observe whether the pulse is only in one finger or is it moving from one finger to another?
It's in the center finger.
Okay, it's in the center finger for Geeta. For how many people do they feel it in the center finger? Raise your hand. Okay. How many people feel it in more than one finger? Okay. Many of you feel it in more than one finger. Excellent. Now, what I want you to do is press with the three fingers as tight as you can. If you press it very tight, you may not even feel the pulse. And very, very slowly release it so that you're still holding it tight, but till you can reach, feel the first pulse. Is it in the same finger where you felt before, or is it in a different finger?
I feel it now in more than one finger, between index and the last finger.
Okay, when you say last, farthest away from the wrist, right?
Yes.
And you feel a little bit in the index finger also?
Yes.
Or
Now
that is closest to the wrist, right?
Yes.
You also feel in the middle finger?
Yes, I do feel it also in the middle finger.
I see. I want you to press, make sure the pressure in all the three fingers is equal. Thereby, I'm in the West Coast yoga session. I'll call you back in 10 minutes. Okay, so
I feel it more pronounced in the middle finger.
a middle finger, and you feel a little bit in the first finger, ring finger, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But no more in the index finger, right?
No more in the index finger.
Okay, that is who you are. That's why I asked you to check very carefully. You see, if the light touch and the tight touch are exactly the same, it means you're in good balance. But if the light touch and the tight touch are not the same, it means you're not in good balance. And that is probably most of us. And so the thing is basically, it is all a question of how much imbalance we have and how much we don't have. That is what it's all about, right? So the thing is now, for you, what this finger means and how it is, I will explain to you in a nutshell. It is the finger that is closest to the wrist, that is the part that is considered the energy that is, it has created a disbalance in the system, and the system has not settled at all. But when you see that if you see that the pulse is mostly in the middle finger or the ring finger, then in which case, what you will understand is that there is a certain amount of settled nature. Whether it has deviated from your original balance or not doesn't matter. The tight touch is your original nature, and the light touch is what you have become. If it is too much in the index finger, it will mean there is a disbalance. The names given over here are Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, how they talk about in Ayurveda. In the Chinese medicine, they also have the same way of measurement, but they use a different terminology. Now, what we measure over here is exactly the same thing, but without the need for such intermediary language like Vata, Pitta, Kapha. We are doing the same thing when we read with the machine, electrophotonic imaging. So Manuja, you know what I'm talking about. I see Tanu over there. Tanu also knows what I'm talking about. So, so you can understand this is how we measure in yoga, whether you're in complete balance or not. Any questions?
So when you tighten it, if your index is not sensing, does it mean there is balance or a lot of imbalance?
When you press it tight and the index is not sensing,
yes,
it is good, because Vata is the changeable nature. So that actually tells you most people, when they press tight, the index finger will not be active, because in your true nature, you're either a Pitta or a Kapha or a Kapha Pitta, okay? And whereas on the other hand, the light touch is where often people will feel the index finger active. And that is the changing nature is active in your system. By the way, if your changing nature is active in the system, it can be good or bad news. When you touch lightly, what happens is it also means if you have deviated from your true nature, you have to be changed back and come back to your true nature, right? So anytime change is involved, the index finger will be active in the light touch.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So in the heavy touch, if it is the ring finger and the middle finger,
yes.
But in the light touch, it's only the middle.
Yes.
I'm a little confused about what that might mean.
What that means is, by your nature, you were built to be a person. By the way, I'll define all these three natures. Kapha means you're a relaxed person. That is your ring finger. Middle finger is really the Pitta or the dynamic, organized, dynamic person nature. Okay. And your Vata, the ring finger, is the changeable nature. Mind is flying everywhere. You're not focused in one thing, right? Now, the part is basically you were made in a way, in the tight touch. Partly you were organized and systematic person, and partly you were also a person who took things relaxed. You didn't let things fire you up to a point you're not relaxed. Mm-hmm. And but then functionally, in your light nature, you lost your relaxed nature, and you were fully an organized person, getting things done one by one. So dynamic person. So that's what he became.
Okay.
So that is the difference.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other quick question?
What about if someone is too Vata?
See, it is very rare. If you are a true Vata, you're a kind of a person who is probably like a crazy artist. you know, where the mind is, you know, thinking up ideas all the time. Okay. So with that, we will close here today. And tomorrow, we know who are the people who are leading. So please remind me if I forget. So see
Thank
you
you.
all.
Pranam on Guru Purnami.
Yeah, Guru
Yes.
Purnima.
That Guru is Ishvara. Purvesham api Guru kalena anavichedat. You see, this word the Yoga Sutra says. The Guru is the Lord God from all times. The human person who comes in front of you is only an instrument who is carrying out the Lord's wishes when the time comes. Okay, so with that as the thought, we will end over here. Namaste.
Thank you.
Good night, Naren.
Good night.